Madam Chair.
Ready.
Over to.
That's big, yeah, oh, really. Good afternoon, welcome to the City of Providence Board of Contract and Supply meeting of Monday, June 30th, 2025. Madam Clerk, will you please call the president?
Courtney Hawkins. Present. Kyle Delgado.
Present.
Councilman Gonzalez is absent. Councilwoman Anthony is absent. Sarah Silveria.
Present.
Elaine Richards. Present. Joseph DePina.
Present.
Patricia Coin-Fay. Present. Shamari Hudson is absent. John Arzamanian.
Present.
Dante Bellini. Tyrell Stevens is absent. You have 8 present, 4 absent. You have quorum.
Okay, I'd like to entertain a motion to elect myself chairperson.
So moved.
Second. Motion made by Director DePina, seconded by Director Richards, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Please let the record reflect that we're joined today by Michael Creasy, Deputy City Solicitor.
So noted.
I'd like to entertain a motion to move to section B, opening of bids.
Seconded.
Motion made by Director Richards, seconded by Director Delgado, all in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Section B, opening of bids, item 1, Department of Housing and Human Services, licensed radon testing services, 4-year contract.
There are no bids, this item will be advertised.
Okay. Item 2, Department of Parks, site improvements at Iola Friendship Park,
3 bids.
3 bids. Yardworks Inc., $1,150,000. Lucina Brothers Inc., $1,119,649.50.
Is it 4 bids?
4 bids, I'm sorry.
There are 4 bids for item 2. A Greenview Tree Service LLC. It says unit price upon request. Site Tech Corporation, $930,190. Item 3, Department of Public Property, Cash Vault Services, 1-year contract with 2 1-year options.
This item is being extended to July 14th, 2025.
Item 4, Department of Public Property, Battistini Recreation, ADA entrance and sidewalk.
4 bids.
4 bids. Universal Construction Company, $75,000. Dubon Masonry Construction, $98,200. Site Tech Corporation, $96,227. WH Peps $98,115. Item 5, Department of Public Works, Portland Cement Concrete fiscal year 25-26.
One bid.
One bid. Venagro Materials, a unit price bid. Item 6, Department of Recreation, Providence Recreation Online Platform for branded promotional items, 1-year contract with 2 1-year options to renew.
Two bids.
2 bids. American Trophy and Supply, unit price bid. Elmwood Sports Center, Inc. There's no figures here. Item 7, Water Supply Board, supply of premixed fuel expires 6/30/2027.
Two bids.
2 bids. Ed and Matt Equipment Services, Inc., unit price bid. Dave's Lawnmower Repair, $35,000. Item 8, Department of Public Property, Locksmith Services, 2-year contract with 2 1-year options to renew.
This item has one bid and it's also being dropped after this meeting.
FMG Enterprises of New England, $85 per hour. Item 9, Department of Public Property, Catering Services, open enrollment, 1-year contract with 3 1-year options.
There are no bids with this item will remain on the agenda.
Item 10, Department of Public Property, plumbing fixtures and supplies blanket contract, 2-year contract with 2 1-year options to renew.
One bid and this item is also being dropped after this meeting.
Strategic Solutions Team. Unit price bid. Item 11, Department of Public Property, on-call HVAC maintenance, repair and installation services, 2-year contract with 2 1-year options.
One bid and this item also being dropped.
Advanced Air and Heat Company, unit price bid. Item 12, Department of Public Works, bituminous concrete, fiscal year 25-26.
5 cost proposals.
Okay,
Madam Chair, with regard to this matter, in speaking with Deputy City Solicitor Polisi, these were opened at the previous meeting. It was incorrectly listed on the RFP as RFQs, but and that's how they were read into the record. They do have their bids attached to it, so we are reading their bids into the record.
okay.
And they've been available for inspection since they were opened last year.
Okay. D'Amber Construction Company, Inc. $95 per ton. Johnston Asphalt LLC, $92 per ton. Vinagro Materials LLC, $82 per ton. Lynch Corp, $125 per ton, April to December, and January through March, $200 per ton. Narragansett Improvement Company, $95 per ton. Item 13, Department of Public Works, rebid street sweeping services, 1-year contract with 1-year option for renewal.
3 cost proposals.
Madam Chair, this is the same situation. These were opened as RFQs. But they did submit cost proposals after the opening of the RFQs.
Able Industrial Sweeping Inc., $175 per hour. Demco LLC, $180 per hour. Greenview Tree Service LLC, $140 per hour first year to $160 per hour second year. Are there any unmarked bids?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I would like to get a motion to refer all bids to the city clerk's office.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Director DePina, seconded by Director Bellini. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. I'd like to entertain a motion to go to section C, advertisements.
So moved.
Seconded.
Motion made by Director Richards, seconded by Director Delgado. All in favor? All opposed? The ayes have it. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the advertisements in section C and item 1 from section B.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Director Richards, seconded by Director DePina. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. I'd like to entertain a motion to move to section A for review.
So moved.
Motion made by Director DePina, seconded by Director Richards. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Director Delgado, do you have any items you'd like to review?
Yes, Chairwoman, thank you. Look at item 3. This is the recommendation for Studio J, the low bidder for the design and engineering services for phase 2 of the ride submission. We had a couple of questions about this bid submission. I know that they're being awarded for their base and the allowances. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, there was a couple of questions that I know the allowances, if there was a duplicate, basically, if the allowances were being factored into the base bid, or were they separately, like, we're not double charging for both of like the things that are on there?
No, they're on the base bids. I mean, it's broken down between traffic studies, hazmat, excavating surveys. So basically,
Okay, so it's all inclusive, and these are basically invoiced upon like assigned task or authorization. It's not like. I don't know how to kind of ask this, but it's not preloaded into like their compensation. It's like per request that these kind of are invoiced, correct?
yes, it's similar to a blanket contract instead of going through the whole CDBG project. From
We need this then.
instead of project.
Okay, and just two more questions. There was $195,000 pre-K design alternate as well. That is not included in this award here, right? This is just the base bid and the allowances, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And lastly, there was a pre-bid meeting on these. Are there any notes or any meeting minutes that were recorded for that?
Or it should be, people see them get it.
Yeah, just want to ensure that, all the bidders got the same information. It seemed like it was pretty well attended. I believe that there's 12 or the like that attended, but I know Ted Tom was deemed non-responsive because they didn't have a base bidder I was missing, so just wondering why they didn't submit versus Studio J who did, so just wanted to see if there's meeting minutes.
They did submit, they just didn't.
Okay, so they submitted on a kind of like a.
Film based, but.
Got you. So yeah, it was like a matrix, correct? And it was like if there was this number of projects. So if they submitted something like that and we don't know how many projects we're going to do, is that kind of what deems them irresponsible then?
We didn't complete the forms. That's.
The same as Studio J did. Okay. Yeah, John, if there are any meetings, that would be super helpful. That's all.
Okay. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve items 1 through 39 in section A and a roll call vote.
Second.
Motion made by Director Delgado, seconded by Director Bellini. Hearing no objections, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Courtney Hawkins.
Aye.
Kyle Delgado.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez is absent. Councilwoman Anthony is absent. Sarah Silveria.
Aye.
Elaine Richards.
Aye.
Joseph DePina. Patricia Coinfave.
Aye.
Shamari Husband is absent. John Arzamanian. Dante Bellini.
Aye.
Tyrell Stevens is absent. We have 8 ayes, 4 absent. The matters are approved.
I'd like to take a motion to move to section D, approval of minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Director DePina, seconded by Director Richards, all in favor? All opposed, the ayes have it. The board's been provided a copy of the minutes from the Monday, June 16th, 2025 Board of Contract meeting. Are there any edits or corrections? Hearing none, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the Monday, June 16th Board of Contract meeting.
Seconded.
Motion made by Director Richards, seconded by Director Delgado, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, the ayes have it. I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
Whoa.
Motion made by Director Coinfide, seconded by Director DePina, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, the ayes have it. This meeting is adjourned.
Being the